Hey everybody, Scott here with Seriously Tech Stuff, and I have the Lamzu Super Light Wireless Mouse Mini. No lag, no delay. Okay, I'll stop doing that. It's the Atlantis Mini. And I'm going to open this box up. And this says Pro on it. I don't know why they put Pro on stuff. Like, I don't know of any pros that use this, but apparently now I'm a pro just by buying this. Isn't that how that works? Beautiful box. Gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. Maybe too much. I don't know. A little thank you from Lamzu. You're welcome, Lamzu. A little pouch with a manual, which, you know, who cares? Cable. Bent USB-C, a really cheap looking adapter. You got some stickers, you got some feet. That's it. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave that out. And then on the other side, it's the mouse, which is right here. I've been using it. Not an unboxing, guys. Not an unboxing. It's just a review. But I like to show the box. You know what you're getting with the box. That's kind of important. I like to know what I'm getting with the box. It's like if it just comes in like an Amazon bag and you open it up and it's just this inside, that's a little, you know, worrisome. So anyway, let's get down to this thing. This is the Lamzu Atlantis Mini. I did do a review of the original Atlantis. I gave it a great review, although for me it was the grip, the shape was a little problematic. But overall, the performance and the build quality and everything else is stellar. This is the same mouse. It's just smaller. But this is in matcha green. Isn't that cool? I like that color. It's very subdued. It does not say, you know, it doesn't scream PC gamer. You know, it doesn't have like LED all over it. And it's not black with, you know, yellow swirls and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I like that. But not every mouse has to be like that. So this is the coating is powder, just like most mice, just like the Atlantis. Everything else is pretty much like the Atlantis. You got the side buttons are the same, which are really nice. You got the Huano, I think that's what those are, pink dot switches, and you got a really nice wheel with the rubber coating, and the side buttons sound like that. The regular buttons sound like that, and the wheel sounds like a wheel button. So we're all good. Then on the bottom you got a lot of the holes cut in it, and which is kind of hard to see because it's shiny and clear and looks like a flower and a butterfly and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so you got a power switch here. This is your DPI switch, which you can go through the color-coded DPI switches. They do have software for this. I didn't bother downloading it. It hasn't been updated since early of last year. So, and I'm trying to, I think we're trying to get away from software a little bit anyway. And really this is, the only thing I change on it is the DPI. So, go watch my Atlantis review if you want to see the software. It's pretty basic, not a big deal. And you really don't need it. Just plug it up and use it. But yeah, USB-C in the front, obviously. And they do have, it's shallow, which is important to me because, you know, if my mouse is dying, which I don't manage these like I should, I just go, oh, it's saying, oh my God, it's low. I just grab whatever cable's plugged up and plug it in there, you know, so, which is nice. Some of them have like a, well, anyway, they just keep you, you have to use their cable. It's ridiculous. Performance out of this, you have a Pixart 3395 sensor. No big surprise there. I've been playing a lot of older Call of Duty and losing miserably, but having fun with it. I've had no problems with this mouse whatsoever. The grip and the feel and the size and everything, to me, feels a lot better than the original Atlantis. It does have, this is my grip, and a lot of the contact that you have with the mouse for me, the Lamzu, it was all right here, which caused some hand pain. Here, it's in the palm. So with it having a little bit lower and shorter size, it just fits right where it's supposed to. It feels really good. Feels really nice. You know, and one of those things is like if you're using a mouse and you get into a match and you immediately forget what mouse you're using, or forget what it is in your hand and you're just doing it. That to me is the sign of a good mouse. If you're fighting the mouse or trying to get used to it or something, that may be problematic, or at least for me. This, man, I'm just like, whatever. Pop, 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 pop. So, yeah, performance-wise, enjoyment-wise, it is very, very nice. I do recommend this mouse. I recommend this mouse. If you're interested in the Atlantis, I strongly suggest taking a look at this. I don't have like super big hands. I don't have super small hands. So if you do have larger hands, you might want to look at the regular Atlantis. It may feel the same to you that this one does to me, and may fit in your hand that way. But this is, I like the size. I wish I had bought this originally. I would have kept it. So otherwise I sold it. So anyway, all right. I want to compare this mouse shape-wise, size-wise, all that kind of stuff. This is the Attack Shark X3, another mouse that I am fond of. Bit of a price difference, $91, $31. But just to show you kind of the size, if you have an X3, this will give you an idea of the size. Different shape, different molding, different pretty much everything. This mouse is a completely different feel, but size-wise, there you go. And then another one is the Pulsar X2 Mini, size 1. And also, this one's just a tad smaller, but more of a similar shape. It's kind of hard to tell because this one's black, this one's matcha green. But it does have that same kind of hump. It's not the hump mouse. It's not the, like Pulsar actually has an H that has a larger hump. Not a fan of that mouse. But then again, if I got the Mini, maybe I would like it better. But you have this like kind of flat area that kind of scoops up and goes right back down. And then the same thing here. But this goes up a little bit more and more of a hump right here than this one is. And that's what I think makes it comfortable. Not that this isn't, but for me, I feel like the contact here, there's almost not enough contact with my hand. Because if I'm holding this, there's a lot of space right there. Like you could open up a Starbucks and serve coffee. There's so much space in between that and that. That's not a problem, but what happens is that I feel like I'm holding it more right here than I need to, because my hand, what's contacting with my hand is really just these two, which is not bad, but it is noticeable. This, my hand just goes, let's do this. I mean, it just kind of relaxes on it. And I think that's important. So out of these three mice, we have a little bit of weight difference, and we're going to check this out now. And this is what's really cool. I'm going to do this because it's important. You need to know this. Let's see if I can fit this in here in this whole shot. So our numbers will be sideways. All right, now the X3, 54 grams. Okay. And then the Pulsar Mini, 54 grams. And then, drum roll please. Ooh, 50 grams. Now, that's 4 grams. Can you even tell the difference in 4 grams? Well, yes, I can, because when I pick up this mouse, you can tell the majority of the weight is like right in here. And of course it is, because all the stuff is there. But you can tell, like picking it up, the weight is right here. And that's not a bad thing, because if you're a wrist user, you like that momentum. So that it shoots out weight from your pivoting wrist, okay? So, same thing with this one. The weight is all right here. That's not a bad thing. But I have noticed that with this, I can't tell where the weight is. It's almost completely evenly distributed. So when I'm using the mouse, it tends to just float. It just feels like it floats. So that difference between 4 grams is not game-changing, but it is noticeable because of the lack of weight on the front of the mouse. And if you're used to that, and if you like that, this might actually throw you off a little bit for a second. Probably not long, but I feel like that was worth mentioning. Because, you know, when you pick up a mouse and you do this, it's like, if I pick this up, it'd be like, that's an interesting shell. Where's the mouse components? You know, oh, there they are. This, you can honestly tell that, you know, all the weight is like right here. So, yeah. But all in all, I've had fun with this mouse. I love it. I got another mouse coming in I'm going to use for a little bit, and then I'm going to do a comparison or review. I haven't decided yet, but it's another mini. So we'll kind of put these head to head and see where it lands. But all in all, again, if you're looking at the Lamzu Atlantis, they have multiple options now. They have a 4K now. But look at the mini. I think this is a better feeling mouse all the way around than the Atlantis. And you guys told me that. And when I did my review, there were several people like, why didn't you get the mini? I'm like, well, how did I know to get them? I don't know. I mean, I'm just out here doing my thing, man. So anyway, I kind of wish I had. I would have been using this the whole time. But I got one now. Thanks for watching. Highly recommend it. Got any questions? Got any comments? If you got this mouse, you want to talk about it, please leave comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Otherwise, have a great day, and thanks for watching.